All right.
It's time to be Persian.
It's time to be Persian. Welcome to the Baubak podcast with Kyle Scanlon, who is the main host.
What's up?
We have a very good friend of ours joining us on the pod today.
When's the good friend coming?
Oh, he'll be here in a minute.
I agree. When is he coming? Sohrab, how do I say your last name?
You're Persian. You should.
Forouzesh. Forouzesh.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Sohrab Forouzesh.
I knew that, and I'm white as hell.
Bama,
I don't know.
which is with us.
Oh,
Say
You
Bama.
didn't get any Mosakiyar?
Bama.
Oh, I have some Musir. I'm sorry.
El Bama.
Sohrab, I'll go with the Musir. Tell Kyle what we're looking
you
at.
got any Somak?
I don't have any Sohrab.
How do you fucking kidding me, bro?
Okay, well, you're born in Iran. I'm not.
He doesn't have any as you crackers would say, sumac.
Sumac.
Because
What's
we
sumac?
say Somak because we're from the cradle of civilization.
Uh-huh.
Is
And
that
that's
what
why
it
you
was?
moved here?
We're the greatest civilization that's ever existed.
Why'd you move then?
Shut up.
Did something happen?
Get your Fox News rhetoric.
Did something happen?
None of your business.
You were like, damn, you don't want to.
Yeah, the white man interfered with our politics.
Yeah, you're like, I'd rather get shot in a school in America than stay here.
It's fucked up. You should cut that out. You're
Why?
gonna get canceled.
Oh, okay. That looks like sour cream.
Okay. It's Musir, dude. Sohrab, what's Musir? Tell him
Cheese.
what Musir
It's cheese.
Not Musir.
Musir cheese. Oh, Musir. Oh no. Okay. What I just grabbed out of there was cheese. That's what yogurt, but with some
Shallots.
shallots. Yeah.
It's our version of tzatziki sauce
Yeah.
or sour cream.
Well, I prefer mustard khiyar. I don't do a lot of that.
Oh,
Musir.
sorry to bother you.
I'm just saying, Musir was never. We just didn't have that growing up. We had mustard khiyar.
Okay.
But also, if you're from a different region of Iran, the food landscape is totally different. It's kind of like Italy, where like one part of it is like all seafood, and then you go like inland, and it's like, and then Sicily's got its own thing. The food's got. Iran's very similar. So I think Nuna kebab is a different, because I go to kebabi, which is exactly the Persian food I remember. A lot of torshi, a lot of mustard khiyar, a lot of like country, like, you know. But this is
From
like
the old country.
This is like fancier, because the Persian food in LA is similar to this.
Yeah, I'm fancier.
Yeah, you're fancier. Kebabi's more like fucking heavy. You're gonna be sleepy by the end.
Can you
of
pass
it.
me some feta?
Yeah, I got you.
I want Kyle to try. Kyle, you're not an onion guy, though, right?
I could, if they're been cooked, I'll eat some onions.
Oh yeah, those are.
I just
cooked.
don't want any.
Can we get us some hot dogs or something?
Yeah, can we have any hot dogs
Can we
here?
get any
Oh.
fucking hot dogs for this guy?
I just want you to try a little bit of this. So what you do
Okay, then
is
here's what you do. You take a radish. You throw
So
a
I've
radish.
got it.
You throw a radish in there.
okay.
Alright. A whole radish.
Well,
it's
this
just
isn't a whole. This is a
Like
segment of a
little-
radish.
segment of a radish.
Take a bite.
And then I just eat that?
Yeah,
Seems like
that's
a
what you
waste
eat
of a good
before you
pizza.
have all the rest of all the food. They put feta
Makes
on
you
the table.
hungry for more food because it tastes like shit.
If you are going to
We're not gonna do that.
disrespect our
Yeah, we're not
culture,
gonna do that.
we're not going to have that.
We're
Okay,
not gonna do that.
we're not going to allow that.
Have you
We're
guys
very
ever,
proud of our food.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had bratwurst before? It's pretty good.
This is not. No one's paying us. Okay, the only people that are paying us is my credit card. This is J.P. Morgan Chase debt is what we're eating. So Jamie Dimon is who we should thank. But this is from Nuna Kebab. But the whole idea was to have Kyle try Persian food. Persian food. A lot of people, because we're brown, just think. You know, everyone thinks one thing. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, so it's spicy.
Those
That's
veggie
Indian
burritos.
food. You have curry. We don't have any of that. Our food, what you're having right now is tahdig. Which
What do I put on that? This?
you can put some musir on that. Yeah, people put it whatever, but
You can do whatever you want.
you
Mix it up.
get it. Do you like lamb? Have you
Yeah,
had lamb?
yeah.
That's some lamb. That's lamb chinjet, which is like a lamb fillet, and you try a little bit of that with the tahdig. The lubia polo is pretty good, isn't it?
I didn't like that growing up.
Lubia polo is
Did
my
not like it.
favorite. My grandma made it so awesome.
I hated it, but now I like it.
Now you like
Just
it.
now?
No, I've had it before. The other Persian restaurant in town makes a version too that's pretty good.
This is the first Persian restaurant is Bader's Kitchen.
So why, with the Iranians, like why do they have spoons and not forks often? Can you explain that to me? Because I don't understand it.
I think it has to do with a lot of that food served like family style.
Okay.
It's all very shareable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed as a kid. Like in the Persian way, it was like you have a spoon and a knife, and I was like, "Can I get a fork for this?" Like eating it like this. It was like the chopstick dilemma in a way.
Are you good with chopsticks?
We don't use chopsticks.
Well,
Kyle, what do you?
where are the chopsticks?
What's next? You're gonna ask us if we know karate because we're Persian?
That's not even the right stereotype, bro.
Austin, scratch question number 2.
I mean,
I actually don't need that question anymore.
this is filet. This is lamb. This
The
is
lamb's really good.
jujia on the bone, which means
What's
it's
that
chicken on the bone. This is our version of like a chicken patty. It is kebab chicken kubide.
Man,
So
you
it's
guys really did
grinded
up
meat
chicken
and stuff.
patties.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's ground chicken.
I used to eat a lot of chicken patties. Can I get some more of that fried rice thing? You knew what I was talking about.
I did.
Thank you.
I did. Fried rice thing. What's the most exotic food you've ever tried, Kyle?
I don't know.
Great question.
Like exotic as in like fancy, or exotic as in like just weird?
I don't even want. I'm sure you're. What's your definition of fancy?
Well, I don't know. Like steak or something, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a steak.
The weirdest thing I've eaten is a turtle.
That's.
Back
I
home.
guess that could be exotic, but
Well, it depends on where you ate it. Did you eat it at a place with a Michelin star,
Someone's
or did you eat it
backyard.
like someone's backyard at a barbecue?
Yeah.
so somebody caught a turtle in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably in your town. Just tons of like nuclear waste in that
No, the
creek.
factory's been
Was
shut
this a
down for
ninja
years.
turtle? Did you eat a ninja turtle?
So you ate Donatello.
That's fucked up, bro.
He's
Here,
the most boring
Hold
turtle.
on, have a stewed tomato. You know, we eat this with everything.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Now, what are you
Cut
doing
into
with
it.
this?
It's just a tomato, man.
Okay.
It's like a condiment.
Are you gonna share it
That's
with
your
me?
ketchup.
No, there's 3 tomatoes. There's a tomato for everybody.
And they're
Now I
grilled.
noticed you didn't get any beef kubi day.
I didn't
Oh,
get
it's
any
like
beef today.
too.
I got chicken kubide.
Because you're like a healthy bit. You're like one of those healthy bitches, right? You're like one of those.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
I got some what consider the healthier options.
Yeah, you did get all the health, but Nuna kebab is healthier than kebabi. That's its whole thing, right?
Well,
Because the last time me and my family took you to kebabi, he was complaining about the MSG the whole time.
It seems like a very Bader thing.
It's a very Bader thing to do.
Do I mix the tomato with anything?
You can mix it with everything, bro.
Yeah.
get this chicken on the bone like you're having a buffalo wing.
Yeah.
Eat it like that, and dip it in your hot sauce. Now this is not really a Persian hot sauce. It's just Americans and different people, Arabs and different other cultures like all their sauces.
I would say this is a product of the fact that both kebabi and Nuna kebab are in an area of Chicago where there's a lot of Arab, Caribbean cultures who like hot sauces. So I think they include hot. That's one of the reasons they include it.
I agree.
Because that's whenever I see hot sauce in those two places, I'm like, I don't remember a lot of hot sauce as a kid. But I
Really?
think that's for but I think that's for the other cultures that are there that are enjoying.
Now, you said that earlier, like as a joke, like not everyone's food is spicy. Is the food spicy at all? Is any of it spicy?
No Iranian food.
I mean,
I've had it spicy.
I can't think of anything. I mean, I had a family member who I remember very distinctly loved hot sauce and put it on everything. There's like spice. There's ways to make your food spicy in Iran, but I don't remember anything that was inherently spicy.
Any of this you haven't had since you were like a kid?
The shrimp, we just didn't. I don't remember a lot of seafood. Like the seafood I remember was like salmon.
Oh yeah.
Or on Nowruz, the
What about
like
Nowruz,
cat,
yeah.
fried
What do I
catfish,
eat
Fried
with
right?
the
catfish,
shrimp?
yeah.
What do I eat with the shrimp?
Rice. Everything in Persian food.
Goes together.
So this rice
Yeah.
or
That
this
right or the lubia pulao. So that rice has saffron on it, turmeric. There's some cinnamon, and green beans
I thought that looked
with
like
the red
green
sauce.
beans. Yeah, that's good.
It's called lubia pulao, and then you
Yeah.
can. So when I was growing up, my sister didn't eat red meat just by choice when she's like.
There it is. I knew there was a reason.
No, I eat
you
red
guys
meat.
did.
I eat tons of but every stew and dish, Iranian dish, was ruined to me because there was like I'd have lubia pulao instead of like filet or chopped lamb. I had to have it with chicken.
No.
I'd have like gourmet sabzi, which is like a stew that I didn't get a lot of stew. I got kebabs to make it easy for you, with chicken. But the tahdig, this is the moneymaker that everybody always talks about.
Is it disrespectful for me to not eat the tail in yours?
Shut the fuck up, Kyle.
Usually what we do is we take the tail.
You're such a dick.
We look for a cousin who's
Why
a
did we-
virgin, and we say,
Oh,
I want to put
no.
my tail in your tail.
No, this is not.
And then everybody gets married in the village, and they all kiss.
This is
That's
a-
why you guys look like
You
that.
can't tell him that. He's gonna believe it. He's gonna tell other people.
Just friends. Just friends and people I meet at the meetings.
What kind of meetings
I
do you
do.
go to?
Well, I feel like I'm kind of like, like whenever like a guy, like a cop joins like an undercover biker gang, to like learn more about the gang.
Yeah?
I'm kind of doing that with Persians right now.
Are you Donnie Brascoing us? All right. Can I be John Leguizamo?
If you feel like it, but if
Yeah.
you get
Like,
tired,
is
let
he
me
in
know.
that movie?
You actually look like Donald Leguizamo.
Is John Leguizamo in Donnie Brasco, or is he in Carlito's Way?
Dude, that was a good movie.
It's all right. You would like Carlito's Way.
All those kind of movies were good to me.
You would like that.
He's got some
Anything
weird
with them.
taste.
Come on. Would you disagree that anything that has Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, even Joe Pesci, was it worth watching to you just to watch?
You're
I don't know.
such a boomer.
That's like, did you watch The Irishman? Like, did you have
It was
time?
boring.
I
I'm
love
still
it.
in the
It was
middle
boring.
of it.
Dude, it took me. I'm still watching Batman, the new Batman. 'Cause it was 3
Emo
hours.
Batman?
Yeah, emo
watch
Batman. But okay, what's a certain movie that if they have a certain actor in it that you'll just watch just because you like that actor so much?
You know, I used to think that was Daniel Day-Lewis for me, but then he did Phantom Thread, and I thought that just was so boring.
I have not seen Phantom Thread.
It looks boring. I didn't
Okay.
watch it.
Anyone else? Like, were you like an action guy? Like, I was Sylvester Stallone when I was a kid. Like, I just love watching all his movies, even the bad ones.
I watched Over the Top last week.
Yeah,
How
Over
was
the Top
it?
was good.
It was a fun movie. It's really bad.
Really bad. Van Damme. I watched all Van Damme
He made
movies.
like $30 million. Off
So you've seen Time Cop.
Oh yeah.
Time Cop's pretty good.
How about well, Bloodsport? Everyone's seen.
Have you seen
Bloodsport.
Jean-Claude Van Damme do the splits on those two?
That's in Bloodsport.
No, he does the splits on the two moving semis.
Yes, that new thing that came out. Yeah.
For
Where he got the Super Bowl commercial 4 years ago, and he got money for that.
that was really cool. I love Jean. I've been watching a lot of.
So you do love John. So you're an action movie guy.
I've been watching a lot of Steven Seagal movies.
He's good too, but it's so fake. He doesn't even touch you. He's like, he goes like this, and he's like,
Yeah.
but his face in the ponytail is so good.
He knows
You know
how to
his
sell.
whole thing. He was discovered late in life. Like he was a karate instructor in his story is ridiculous. He was a karate instructor in Los Angeles, and some producer like went to him to learn like martial arts, self defense, and he was like, "I bet I can make you a movie star." And his friends were like, "No, you can't. That guy's a goofy idiot." And he was like, "No, I can. I can make." And he made him a movie star. He did Under Siege.
Really?
And oh God, I just watched. There's one that takes place in Chicago. That movie rules because the whole half of the movie is just like dudes who look like Kyle drinking at like dive bars, getting into trouble. Like shit your grandpa did probably, just like saying the N-word in the bar. See, look at him drop the fork. He
I
knows.
got nervous.
his grandpa. His grandpa would not say the N-word.
I got
his
nervous
dad.
for
His
Pappy.
dad would say.
No, man.
That's so much worse. That's so much worse. His dad, not his dad, his grandpa. No, his younger brother. Oh, absolutely.
These are all real people.
Oh man, that's.
I also noticed you didn't get any desserts.
I mean, Sohrab.
Like, what are we gonna have with our tea?
Sohrab.
You had such a different Persian upbringing than me. I can tell by the food. This is the healthiest Persian food I've ever had.
Let's just talk real quick, guys. I didn't think I have to.
Let's just say it. I was poor. Okay, we get it.
I had
Persian.
tea.
I'm just-
I had all the stuff, baklava. I had all the stuff. When I was a kid, you know the cream puffs. Had your mom
Oh.
ever make cream puffs? Your
No.
mom knew,
No,
but she would
she
get
never
them,
made
right?
them, but she would get them.
She allowed Sohrab to look at pictures of
So my mom, she also started to look at pictures of cream puffs.
Yeah.
My
It's
mom,
after 7.
my mom would have these card games. Okay, so like once every month, her and her friends would have a Persian version of gin rummy, and they would play once a month. My mom, when she hosted, it was a big thing, and I was always in high school.
I always thought gin rummy was already you guys.
all my mom's Persian friends, dude. They've been doing this for 40 years. And I would get home from high school. I'd get dropped off, and there's all these cars in the driveway. I had to go and I had to kiss. 39 people get a kiss.
Yeah.
And then you have like lipstick all over you, and like they're all smoking the Virginia Slims.
Do they tell you
the
you're
skinny
a handsome
cigarettes?
boy?
Oh yeah, they're like, Bobby, come here, Baubak June. And then you kiss and kiss. I'm like, okay. I'm 14, but the cream puffs, which is a Persian dessert, but because in the middle the whipped cream tastes like rose water because they add that to everything. And the cream puffs were more of a croissant. It wasn't like a... And so my mom had them in the other fridge in the garage. She had her fridge. My dad would go in there.
Kyle, you two had 2 fridges. You had 2 fridges too, because you probably had one
for all the deer that he
for all
killed.
the deer your dad would.
You get a
And his grandpa.
You order like a
Just out the door screaming the
His
N-word.
grandpa had slaves.
No.
His grandpa had slaves in the fridge.
No, he did not.
He didn't. He just had some illegal workers.
You had a pastry fridge in the garage.
Yes.
Man, heaven.
But in the cut fruit. So I got caught when I was 11. My mom walks in and I'm licking the cream puff. So what I would do is I'd lick half the cream and I'd put it back and put it under the saran wrap.
You're disgusting.
I was in 5th grade. And my mom, it turned white. She's like, what are you doing? She's like, how many did you do that to? And I was like, 4 or 5.
What was the real number?
It was like all of them. And the guests all ate the cream puffs and saying how delicious they were. She's like, light on the cream. I like that idea. And I'm kind of at the top of the stairs. Now I'm kind of laughing. I'm like, my tongue's on that. I was 11. They still served it though, because the Persian version was if you don't have the cream puffs, you don't have dessert. It's a bad party.
Quit saying Persian version like you're Dr. Seuss.
I'm just saying it was a bad party. If you don't have the cream puffs, because that's all she had. She didn't have baklava. She had cut fruit and cream puffs. She had to serve it anyway.
This is a wild story. I would be so mad. It sounds like you didn't get hit a lot as a kid.
No, my dad would just like run into us, like run after us till we'd run into shit. Like he'd never actually like hit us.
You lucky dog.
You guys, okay, so
I got the shit kicked out of me.
Yeah, let's hear about it. I mean, Sohrab has been wanting to tell us for the last 20 minutes how much worse his life in childhood was. So just tell us.
I have not.
Let's hear it. What happened? You got whipped. You were arrested. You know, the Islamic Republic put a bag over your head.
All right, calm down.
Just tell us.
Yeah. You saw that on episode of 24 10 years ago. I'm trying to relive my childhood through other people. I keep asking Kyle to take me to the woods so I can shoot some guns. He won't do it. That's where we should do the next episode.
I know.
We should go in the woods.
You shot guns as a kid?
I want to go. I want to do it with him.
No, but did you shoot guns
Oh
or no?
no.
If
In
people
Iran?
in my town see a
In
guy like
Michigan.
him with a gun, they're gonna.
If your grandpa sees him,
My grandpa's been dead for 25 years.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, but let's hope we don't run into his ghost.
Yeah.
He's gotta let some choice words fly.
He won't be able to tell. It's blurry vision when you're a ghost.
So overall, what do you think?
I really like. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that chicken wing thing was good. Bone-in chicken.
Juju.
Juju.
Juju is probably not a good thing to say.
Yeah, never mind.
That's a wide receiver.
Yeah. I'm about to try
this
this.
their food's
Do you
good.
eat this with the rice?
Yeah.
You can eat all.
Yeah.
There's no wrong answer, man. You're lucky we didn't get any Duke.
I never liked Duke.
I've never met an American who likes it. Everybody I know who likes it is Persian. I've made a lot of my American friends try
It's
it.
carbonated yogurt water. Sohrab, tell us what Duke is. Like, describe it.
It's amazing. It's like a cold glass of carbonated or still fresh plain yogurt with mint and a little bit of lemon juice, and it's like refreshing and it goes well with all the food. But very few Americans I know have tried it and liked it.
It sounds disgusting. I want to be Persian. Could I be Persian?
I don't think so, man.
Like whenever guys go to jail and they convert to Islam.
You can convert to Islam.
Why is it that be Islam? Sorry, can you explain to him how secular Iranians are?
Yeah, Iran actually has a lot of Jews.
Don't go that heavy with it for me.
There's a lot of Iranian Persian Jews. There's a lot of Persian Christians. It's not just Muslims.
Well, I didn't mean that you guys are just Muslims. I'll get to that stuff later. I've got it written down. What?
Sorry. Austin's gonna have a lot of editing to do, poor guy.
Yeah. Sure, you
So-
feel really bad for him.
I don't at all. Fuck him. Guys, Sohrab, what do we got here?
No, that I've never seen before.
This is a
I've
lamb
never seen
shank.
this before.
This is a lamb shank. This is your father killed this in the woods. You want to take a picture first, Sohrab?
Oh, I apologize.
Your father killed this in the woods, and this is a lamb shank.
Damn,
And
that
the
looks pretty
lamb
settled.
shank, you're gonna take that rice, get it ready, put the lamb shank on there.
Do I put the
Yeah, put a little
stuff on
tahdig.
there?
Yeah,
See, now I've never seen it. I know exactly what that is. I've never seen it with the bone in.
Oh,
We would
yeah.
make a big pot of this. It would be a big.
and you
stuff.
get
You
some
let it
potato.
like fall out and fall off the bone.
Yeah.
Get some potato.
And then they
some
let you
carrots.
Chew, they let you chew on the bone before dinner.
See, all Austin's
Doing
family
the
has.
Sohrab, we gotta keep him busy.
All Austin's family serves him is just carrots and peas out of a can. So
I've seen
that's
the way that kid eats lettuce. That's probably true.
yeah, and so this is
That was so disgusting. You remember that day he ate a whole thing of lettuce? It was
he
family
ate
size.
a raw onion, just
Like
like
a
an apple.
fucking little rabbit.
Yeah, we almost let him go.
You've
after
given
that.
me a condescending amount of vegetables.
You just,
I need you to
this is
stop.
the most amount of vegetables he's ever seen.
Okay, see that was rude. How you talk to my friend.
I'm very full.
Okay.
So you put a little bit of all of it together, right? Like
Yeah.
hamburger helper.
You can eat it however you want. Calling Persian food hamburger helper like you just keep. There's a line that you just keep crossing. You're basically screaming the N-word at us.
Does this look like a good bite?
No,
Because I got all of them in there.
you're
right?
being real. You're wound up on what goes with what.
Sohrab, do you
Sorry, I
remember?
just don't like things to mix if they don't belong together.
Sohrab, do you remember?
Like race mixing.
We know the Aryan race. We know how you like it.
Well, do I remember what?
When you were like 5 years old,
Yeah.
like the good times in Iran that you had,
Yeah.
the family parties. What was
Yeah.
it like?
I remember a lot of hiking.
A lot of hiking.
I remember a lot of hiking because we were right next to the mountains.
Where'd you guys live?
In Tehran.
In Tehran, but like
Yeah.
in a like San Francisco type mountains. Like you're in the hills.
I mean, I remember it being pretty hilly. I was pretty young when I left. I remember there being a lot of hills, like walking back and forth
Okay.
from school. I remember I went to a military school. I remember getting my ass kicked by one of the teachers or the principal, or because they made you get.
Kotak. They
Oh
were
yeah,
Kotak.
we got slapped all the time.
Kotak means like that
Really?
you need
Just
to
a
be
quick
Kotak.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, just like a
just like like what you do to your girlfriend. There's
Jesus Christ.
Like when dinner's late.
yeah, dinner's late.
Oh my God.
Dude, he's gonna have 27 inappropriate clips. I can't wait.
I remember the military school. I remember the food. I remember there was this pizza place we would go to that did like an American version of pizza, and I remember they
Hot dogs with a sausage, like all beef hot dogs.
yeah, exactly. And it was
Yes.
like way too many green peppers and like light sauce, and it's a very specific smell that sometimes I'll be in like a bar and I'll smell like a quesadilla or something, and I'll be like, it smells like that weird Persian American pizza.
From when you were 5. That's
Yeah, 'cause
crazy.
the pizza sauce was like ketchupy
Dude, some of the worst pizza I've ever had in my life is like other.
outside of America.
Yeah, like trying to.
They just don't know how to make it.
We went to this. We were like in Mexico last year. We went to this nice restaurant, and I was like, "Oh, we'll get like a little pizza." It was the worst thing I've ever had.
It's so disheartening
It was
when you have a
awful.
place that is bad, like unedible pizza. I'm like, how did you guys get here?
It's the easiest thing to make. Italians make it.
They are dim-witted.
What are they good for besides the
All right,
organized
all
crime?
right. Let's calm down.
Sopranos.
Sopranos are good.
It's a really good show.
All right, everybody, calm down.
The Godfather.
It's fine. Not their best work.
Pretty Women.
They made that movie?
That's Pretty Woman.
Oh.
But Pretty Women is the same thing. It's weird how you can smell something and it takes you back to, like, from food, and it takes you back to, like, a year of your life.
Mm.
Like, for you, is that just, like, a dead moose?
No, I've never had moose before. We don't have moose.
Like,
You've never been
you're in
able
the woods and you're like...
The way Kyle said that, he was like, yeah, we've never been able to catch one.
Yeah. I need one.
We try really hard every year, but they run away. 1 year, we'll bring one of that big sons of bitches down. That'll feed us for months.
It's funny that Sohrab said that. Because technically, like, he was a refugee.
I'm not.
You know? Like, he's a refugee, so he, you know, one of those postcards where you get
What you're
adopted?
saying is I could call immigration at any point.
No, like,
Get his ass
I'm a
out.
citizen.
now he is.
Yeah, immigration. You'll need to show up to the JFL auditions tonight and get one of the comedians.
That'd be great for me.
That'd be sick.
It'd be like, if I get this audition,
Yeah.
I'll get my green card.
People would probably rally around you.
Yeah, they would. I would be like, guys, if you want to look to the stage left, you're going to see a federal marshal.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
If I don't get JFL, they're going to take me straight to prison.
ICE makes you do your JFL audition.
And will the... And then you're just yelling, will the booker reveal himself?
Dude, do you guys just get stuffed every single meal? This is insane.
No, had I ordered more rice and more unsavory things, where Sohrab was calling me healthy boy, which...
I mean, no, he's being a little healthy. Everything he got is very healthy, except that. That's just a big tray of fat and sauce and lamb. Yeah, it's delicious.
What do you guys do with the bone when you're done? Break it in half? Tastes like 50-year-old beard.
This is why he's my podcasting partner.
I'm here to yes and.
That was horrible. That was a horrible thing for me to watch.
He's jealous.
So, no, it's just all that race mixing.
Yeah. It's like my dad used to do that. with me at the
Sohrab's
table.
like, keep it Persian. When I met Sohrab, I was excited.
We were selling rugs right next to each other.
I'm like-
at the bazaar.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's mine, motherfucker! And he's like, that's mine!
We
And
both
then-
had a monkey with a. And then we were both wearing brown vests. At the
This is
time.
checking out from the research I did.
And then, but we both heard each other on our cell phone after. Neither of us had an accent, so we were both faking the
But see,
accent.
the blows me nothing, not a crumb of dessert. I mean, not a little bit of, no beignet, no beignets, no ice cream,
This is-
no like. I mean,
this is how westernized he's got. He could-
westernized.
Yes, because he could say this. He could say, Baubak, wow, very nice of you. I'm having a great time. All this food. Instead, he's like, no dessert. You didn't think of anything. So he's like my negative uncle.
I did
is
it
what
for
he's
the,
like.
I
He's
did
like
it
a
for the
negative
camera. I
uncle.
was going to say thank you after the camera stopped. I was going to be
just-
sincere.
Yeah, sincerity is not really.
No,
that's
we
not
don't, there's no
funny.
sincerity in the
Yeah, it's not
Baubak
funny.
podcast. No dessert.
Sorry.
Only because... And you've had one whiskey, bud.
It's not the whiskey, it's all the rice.
You were.
We don't really have this much rice. Going straight to my head.
I'm in a rice coma.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Would you ever go back? If
I
we
can't
could?
go back.
No, if we could.
If I could,
Wait, why can't
I'd
you?
go right
Really?
now, but I can't go
Why
back.
can't you?
Because I never served in the military, and I was born there, and I owe them time.
I mean, now they'd be like,
No, they'd still take it.
They'd be
They'll
like,
still take it. Yeah, they'll still take it. They'll find something for you to do. That's
You
why
were just sitting there complaining. You serve for the army complaining about desserts.
he'd be holding a dessert and be like, really,
It's really good.
guys?
I'd be like, well, I have some improv training.
Yeah. You're teaching improv to the troops.
Okay, so when they shoot, we have to yes and to
it.
shoot back.
And remember, a
This
phone is like this.
Object.
Not like this.
Object work.
Objects.
It's
No, that's you're thinking of what you do with a phone call. what you make phone calls about.
sucking dick.
Sucking penis.
Yeah, Iran's very, it's very liberal. Like, Chris is very gay.
Mm-hmm.
And he's...
My mom is gonna call me after this. She's like, so I saw you with your friend Sohrab. Are you guys gay together or are you gay alone?
we should be careful.
Why?
We get in trouble.
By who?
By who?
The Iranian
By
army?
144 followers or like what are you up?
The number keeps going up every time you tell me how many. I'm very proud
We'll
of you.
get there.
It started so low, and every time you say it, it ticks up. I'm gonna smell like onions the rest of the day.
Like our entire childhood.
We're gonna go
What
on.
did we smell like when we got picked up by our friends?
The radishes and onions.
We smell like onion, and they're like, "Dude, you smell," and I'm like what?
Yeah.
Because my clothes was upstairs.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
like
can
if
smell.
your parents like smoke cigarettes in the house. You're like,
And now tell
this
my
is
dad.
the only smell I'm used to, and you're like,
But you
That's
smell
onion.
all the white kids were like, "You smell like shit," like whatever that is, and
Yeah.
then I go to their house for supper. It's at 3 p.m. Like 3 p.m. to get off school. 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Their mom has a grocery chicken and canned peas, and they're like, "This is supper," and I'm like, "Come smell like onions."
It's
in my
not.
house. This
We
sucks."
should. We know the sense of superiority. That's another big part of Persian culture.
yeah, you guys think you're better than everyone?
we think we're better than everyone.
That is true.
We are.
I mean, he's not wrong. We
You
are
guys
pretty
think you're
good.
better than-
Well, we've just been, we invented a lot of stuff. And,
Who could sell a car better?
well,
Persian
let's,
guy
let's
or
not
white guy?
use
white guy.
ugly
White guy,
stereotypes.
dude. I would not buy a car.
In a Chevy dealership. Who could sell a BMW faster?
You wouldn't buy. You're not buying a car from a white guy.
No, I'd buy a car off of. I would probably not just buy a car at a dealership.
Good
Who-
save.
Valet, who's parking your car? A Persian guy or a white guy?
This is a trick question. Black guy.
Come on, give me without a shirt on.
You got it, sure? Alright.
Well, he was in.
Great. Now I'm fucking horny.
We should cut this as a commercial, sort of getting ready for a set. Alright, which one? Kyle and Bader are deciding. Small shirt.
Kind of funny.
We like it. You look good. Matches your skin tone.
Is it too tight?
Well, a small shirt.
Yeah, but is it too tight?
No, it can be way tighter. Especially in the arms.
So it's a good size.
Yeah, it fits your torso perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I'm a computer programmer shirt.
This is not on the computer program.
You know what they took out?
No, it's like they just started letting me into the country club.
I can do the front nine.
Yeah.
This is a I can do the front nine shirt.
Yeah. Stay off the back nine. That's
This
just-
is a I pay for my weed the weed shop shirt.
Yeah, it is.
Like I do well enough.
Oh wow, only $70 for an eighth.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
I'm a graphic designer. I can do that. This is I'm a graphic designer shirt for sure. He's not smart enough to be a coder, but he's a graphic designer.
All right, let's calm down. This is
internship.
You asked
this
us.
is not a Google internship shirt.
Yes, it is. You want
Just
to tell
a
me this.
WeWork internship shirt.
Okay. Want to switch again?
No.
Which one do you think?
I don't know. Do you want to look funny or dumb as fuck? What's your vibe?
Which one is dumb as fuck?
The one you're wearing now.
This is a nice shirt. This is a fancy shirt. What the fuck are you talking about? I thought the one with a silly message on it would be the dumb as fuck shirt.
No.
That's what Muhammad said.
What was his silly
Muhammad the Prophet.
message? Peace to all.
Bismillah. Alhamdulillah, baby. My bad. Come on, I don't know. Is this shirt too tight? Did it
No.
shrink?
No, that's a good sign.
That's an even better size. That shirt actually fits you better than the other one, I think.
So which one?
The other one gives me the vibe that you work at a very cool barbecue restaurant.
So barbecue shirt?
I don't know. I kind of like this one better, I think.
It's like the guy who's like happy, he's walking around, it's like, can I get a whiskey? Like, yeah, give me a second.
What do you like, man?
Yeah.
Daily barbecue. And,
Yeah, one sec, bro.
Do you remember this part of after dinner version stuff where someone was
Yeah.
attacking you right away for some reason?
Sohrab, John, you don't have to do that.
And it's a total
Every birthday
inconvenience.
party, yeah.
It's just an inconvenience for everybody.
Oh, are you trying to record a podcast?
Dude, my parents had a friend, no joke, He had one in his car and one that would wax floors, and he would go get it after he'd been drinking the whole party to clean the house. And everyone's yelling during, "Why are you doing that? We don't need your help." He's like, "Let me help. It takes 40 minutes. I'll just wax really quick."
40 minutes is so long.
Yeah. And he would clean all the floors.
And then what? Nobody can stand on him for 3 hours?
No, everyone was leaving, but he didn't want my parents to deal with the mess. So he insisted on going to
That's
his
nice.
car. It was awesome.
What?
That's a lot of
White people? White people? They don't.
Wait, what? No, you said
What?
white people.
Guys, which shirt?
White people. I think
Which
it's
shirt?
purple.
Kyle, which shirt?
I say purple.
I think you should go no shirt, maybe. I think that'd be
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck Bert Kreischer.
Fishy. Fishy.
Fishy.
Fishy.
Fishy. Fishy. Fishy.
Ah, Machbishi. Is that what you guys say when stuff falls down?
Kind of.
What does that mean?
All right.
All right.
Alt
What a beautiful-
right.
Alt right. What a
Alt rights.
We have made that joke 4 times now.
All right. This has been the Baubak Podcast with Sohrab Forouzesh.
Kyle and Paul Farvard.
We love Sohrab. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Follow Sohrab. Watch Sohrab. Look for him all over Chicago,
Eat his
all
onion.
over the country. He'll eat an onion.
Eat
He'll
his onion.
teach me about what it's like to be really Iranian and Persian.
Eat it all.
Sohrab John has been amazing. Kyle Scanlon, as always, has carried the whole show. Kyle Scanlon John has been amazing. Nuna Kebab, you were delicious. Whole Foods, thank you for ordering the Lily's Dark Chocolate, sponsored by nobody. God help us, please. This episode cost us $400. I've been Baubak Bader. We love you. Tell your parents you love them. Tell Austin Black you love his clips when he fell off the stage, because that's the only thing that he lives for now. Now he's
All
a
right,
comedian.
everybody, be
Thank
nice
you.
to
Merci,
Austin.
merci, merci, merci.
Maxie.
Merci, merci. Kodafis. Merci.
Mercy. Brian the Bite, mercy.